What's going on, everyone? My name is Dkng with evolutiontraders.com, and today we're going to be doing a technical analysis video on Draftkings. So right now, Draftkings sitting pretty much flat on the day. 1%, 15 cents, nothing to be too concerned about. Draftkings has had a nice run up the past 3 to 4 days here, ever since we're coming off this bottom trend line. Now, if you caught my last Draftkings video here, I had kind of drawn this trend line going all the way back to these lows here of $9.77 all the way on 512, where we touched it 2 times here on 614 as well as 616. This trend line is still acting as support here. You can see every time we kind of get down into this range, we do a nice little bounce. We come back down into this zone, we bounce. We come back into this zone, we bounce. So right now, we're at a very, very pivotal point here, because if we're able to finally crack above this upper Bollinger Band and get over this supply zone here of the 100-day simple moving average, now we start to break the downtrend. That's when potentially we're going to see some sort of reversal, short term at least, in DraftKings stocks, where I could see DraftKings pushing up to $16, $18 extremely quickly. Now, if the narrative still holds true, every time we've come into this zone, we bounce. But when we get into this upper supply zone here, and if I kind of just draw a little trend line here, let's draw a little trend line here, and we kind of just go down the ways here, you can see that we're very, very pinned. Now, if I move that to kind of start it where I originally started this trend line, we just have recently broken free. So what does that tell us? This was acting as a level of resistance here, 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 and finally we've got above it. So typically, anytime you break a level of resistance, a level of supply, normally you're going to go ahead and put in a new high, and then immediately within days to follow, you are going to back test that breakout. Now, that breakout is also correlating with this rising 5-day moving average here, which is this green line. That's extremely bullish. What you want to see happen here is it back test this 5-day moving average, maybe consolidate 1 or 2 days, and then get that next push higher. When we get that next push higher, this is an opportunity for a short-term trade off that 1350 floor. And then once we push higher off that 1350 floor, we are targeting a price of $15 and $16. Now, if you're a shorter term swing trader, that's where you're going to want to be locking in some profits. If you are a longer term investor, the best thing and best advice that I have for myself, as well as anyone else, just based on technical analysis — remember, I am not a financial advisor, but based on the technicals here, as long as we can hold this rising trend line here, I'm going to stay long in the stock. Now, depends on how long you've had your position and what your average dollar cost is. If you've recently got in within the last 3 to 4 months, I would definitely use this as a stop. If you've been holding this stock for well over a year and your dollar cost average is something in the 20s, low 20s, mid 20s, or even higher, definitely would not sell out of my position. I believe in DraftKings for the long term. What I would try to do if we do lose this trend line is on that next flush, if it happens, in the next flush, I want a dollar cost average down on the new lows. Okay, so that would be my game plan if you have an intention of holding this 2 to 5 years. If you're just looking to swing trade this and you've recently got in within the last, let's say, 2 to 3 months, I would just take my loss there and then reassess the situation and get in when the price action looks a little bit better. I hope this video helps you guys. If you guys want more information like this, definitely join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. If you guys are curious or want to learn how to day trade options each and every single day, I would definitely recommend going over to my website, evolutiontraders.com, becoming a lifetime gold member. You're going to get access to my daily watch list, my 2 video courses, as well as one-on-one mentorship and kind of live technical analysis levels during the day when we're trading, along with a great, fantastic community of traders that are trading actively each and every single day. Until next time, I'll see you guys all in the next one.